Hello. Bingo. I went to kiss Supervillain Joe. I don't know about moon percent. I don't even know what the route is. What even is it? Walk the red path towards Winter City. Hello, Cozy, El Topo, Soul, hello. Are you sure going to sub isn't better? I guess it isn't. It's for Karma. Are you free later tonight? No, I'm decidedly not, because we have a lot of stuff going on today. Today's the SCP day. Yes. So the SCP got another update, so we're doing SCP again. Because if you exist, you can also exist in video game. I don't know if first-person video game is your thing, though. It's with a bunch of people. Starts at 11 p.m. Perfect time for Cozy Gifts, who shows up randomly at stream and says, hey, it's 4 a.m. Only happens in winter, okay. Whatever you say. Maybe try with something in life. It's a lot that I'm doing recently. Again, just me scheduling for stuff all the time. I have a good amount of stuff tomorrow too. But always true gaming. So these things happen. I have moved. the basic idea. Hello, Angalada. How'd move go? I think it went very well. Okay. You're probably gonna hear machinery from my microphone, so I'm gonna attempt to mute. When relevant. But hello, yes. I think this SCP, the server, at least how it's modded right now, has never been better. There's maybe too much different from base game now. Cause I've made some background noise via second. We'll find out. I'm not picking up audio from the video game. I'm attempting to hear the video game. Where is it? Where did you go, video game? Hello? Hello? Where's video game audio? The starting stream art, thank you. Proler made it. Very, very good. People. None of the audio source work. Why? Alright, we'll find out in a moment. Hello. Okay. Why everything broken? There appears to be no audio coming from the video game. Also, I have all of the mods on that are allowed in speedruns, but I hate music announcements. So this is what we do to music announcements. It was music announcements the whole time. I can hear it now. You guys can't, because I changed things. Hello. Morning. We exist in the video game now. Prolo's art is very good. If you haven't already, I very much recommend checking out their stream. They do very good stuff. Yeah, good morning. I intended to have some of my stuff updated for stream, but we still have no rocks. And we still have no alternating art in the BRB screen. So I'll be working on that another time. Speedrun timer tweaks on. It's a little disturbing. We could do moon percent. We're gonna try moon percent 1. The echo is itchy for your ears. I don't know what this means. Completed time versus lost time. So the idea of lost time, it seems backwards to me now that I'm actually looking at it and reading it. But essentially, before the speedrun timer was updated and fixed, there was some time that would be lost depending on certain actions that you did in the game. And so in this case, 45 seconds are lost. And you can kind of see it there. That doesn't actually make sense now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know why those two are different. It might not be loading correctly because we didn't do it with timer tweaks on. But you can notice that the old timer and the current timer are different. These are really the only two that matter in this case. Same moment in a recent thing? Yes. As of yesterday, it is now listed because 5 people did a run. We have a form now where 5 people do a run and they submit all 5 YouTube links. We'll add it to speedrun.com. Unless it's something exceedingly dumb like DevTools %. Hello, Just Chimera. Can we get in a pipe yard with 3 karma? Hello. I hope you're doing well, Chimera. Are you still sleepy? I don't know the route remotely, so we're gonna just kind of do stuff and figure stuff out. Echo time. Sir Wawa, jump into water as fast as possible? I don't think anyone's thought of such a thing. Still waking up, LMAO. Nice. Forget the best ways to get to pipe yard from here. That was sketchy. You know, as 5 people, I guess. I still would like it to be something actually interesting. Is the thing. And we'll add it per character. Is how we will do it as well. We're joking? Okay. Oh, those are... How am I doing? I don't know if you know, I moved recently. Or at least on stream, that's the extent that I'm going to say. So there's been a lot going on with that. Today is also SCP Secret Lab. You're more than welcome to join. I understand if that is not something you are interested in, however. As it can potentially be overwhelming in situations. Is post-move treating you? I think it's going well. There's some stuff I don't want to talk about now, but it's still pretty much what I want it to be. Let me get that. Yes. I don't know what Pipe Yard looks like, and I was supposed to get one more food. That's fine. Pretty sure the only thing. Yeah. I think today will be good. A lot scheduled today for me, to the point I am unsure when I will eat, or I'm just gonna take 2 hours to not do anything instead of doing the thing I was going to do. Oh, Sirius. I kinda remember this spot. Visitor is too cold. I expected. I do feel like I've made a mistake in routing immediately. Kind of used in a speedrun. So far, the only character that it's good for is Gourmand, so that is good. Okay, I had it, and then I kind of threw it away there. I get what to do now, though. Did this completed and lost time? I don't really get what it's doing. I'm a little confused. I think far too cold. I kept thinking about it. I've been thinking about changing my Twitch name just to get rid of numbers. Far too cold, I think, doesn't exist. At least I can't take it. Either that or it was ice cold. It's been a thought of mine for a while. I think ice cold exists, so I'd need an underscore between them. I can't just have iced because some COD streamer has it. However, they don't ever actually stream. So maybe if I get partner, I can take from them. Theft, yes. If you're with Twitch, if you have enough of a following, you can get whatever name you want, really. Saren got Saren name. Which may or may not have been held by someone else previously. An account needs to be inactive for like 3 years. For you to be able to actually take the name in case someone else has it, but you have to like apply for it. Hello, Wild. You're immediately here. Would you like to murder a bot? How's it going? You summoned the bot, Wild. How's it going? Lizard beam. My bad, G. Okay. Backwards. Presently, not a lot of chimeras. You should get chimera just. No just. Just chimera. Right? You get it? Oh, goody. The perfect cacophony of bad things in that movement. I should have spaced that. Well, I wonder if it's just available, like right now. Unlikely. Most actual words probably don't exist. And you can just check as well. I keep wanting to go right, Cozy? Like I take the other part. Dead by Daylight streamer? Nice. Soon I will become a Daylight streamer too. It's already over. Must fall into the mediocrity. I've been playing it recently, actually. Just because I love the 2v8 mode. I haven't been active in a long time, though. If they're Twitch partner, I don't know how that works. Down this way, right? No. You're not partner. It's been 7 years. They would have to not have logged in for 7 years. Or 3 years, I think. I don't really know the... You don't want to contact him, is the only thing that I will say. Because if you contact them, then they log in and they check the notification kind of stuff. And then they've logged in. Yeah, that's right, I killed him. Fear me. Yeah, we chose the right path. I keep going, even though I probably should sleep there. Oh, good. Why? It was so close to working. Okay. He turned around, guys. Oh, Norse track. So we're trying to do moon percent, which is just get to moon really fast. We're doing pretty good. Bring firecracker to scare moles. I have to look for firecracker then. That'll definitely be a thing you want to look up, though, Chimera, to see how you can actually do that. I kind of want to know how that works too, because I can change my name into any name that doesn't exist currently. Which I don't want that to limit what my name changes to, really. So I kind of want to know how the procedure for that really works. There should be something that Twitch supplies for that. So I don't know. Other presence attempts to commune the mind. Wrong. We're going this way. Probably could go up, and that would be okay. I want to go right, though. I've noticed that if I go right and go this way, it's pretty much just as fast as if I did it otherwise. Getting the chimney gate. The Chimera. You could be the Chimera. In some ways, I do find it funny. Capitalization doesn't matter. It's unrelated. These firecrackers? I don't want to carry this all the way. A creature. Red centipede room? Okay. Hello, Evo. How's it going? I believe you have things going on today, so I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Doing fine, just waking up. All right. I hope things been well. We haven't really spoken terribly much for quite a while now. Bingo mod bing? Bingo player? Okay. Couple guys on the airport and the FDRs makes sense. Pause transportation. That was pretty good. That fall. Yep, that goes well. Is there another way to get you? It's been pretty busy, pretty occupied in the last few weeks, though. That's good. I've been also busy, as you can imagine. It's been good, though. I have been liking it. Was I supposed to go this way? I guess I'm a little confused. Kept thinking I should go that way. Gotta find a play Deep Rock again? Yes. Sunday should probably be good in afternoon, but I know you have other things happening. Stained glass project? I don't know. Oh, oh yeah. That looked very cool. I like how that turned out. Where did you get stuff for stained glass? Deep Rock got a new season yet? I do not believe so. It's still the core stones, which if you know what the core stone stuff is. I think are pretty cool. Okay. Why was he right there? That is a very unfortunate spot. I touched Deep Rock in months. I played it a bit recently. Just been cleaning up all of the smaller objective things. Like I have a lot of blank cores now. I want to do the deep dives again. But the people I've played with either can't do it or are vastly not prepared to do it. Deep dives are very nice. I like how the whole thing works with the different areas you go through and it carries over. So if you do really good early on, it can go very well. Whenever you get the boss one, it seems to be pretty rough, at least on the elite deep dives. They fixed windows and mirrors and they only did stained glass chommy part of the Oh, that's super cool. I was gonna ask how one gets in that kind of thing. Very funny. One has a double deep dives at least. We never really have a full team, it's just me and them. That's pretty much how me and Evo did stuff for a while. Either that or we have like 8 people in a normal and then it does not scale correctly. And so it's very easy. You get everyone standing around the gold piece and then no one moves for 10 minutes. And then I pick it up and put it into the machine. Woo. Woo. I can do that way better. For HQ to scold the dwarves. In which way? I don't remember that. Just because there's too many people, or the gold pinging. There's the mushroom pinging. It's like a specific mushroom if you ping it a bunch of times. I think it does the same thing. I do think there should be... The thing I want most from updates is just more voice lines. Just in general, from everyone. Oh my goodness. It didn't grab the above me because it's weirdly sloped. And it hit the magical wall pounce. The gold too? Yes. Yes, we're rich. We're rich. Oh, they shouldn't have let you keep it in the main area too. You need to find the time for it? Yeah. Figure out how you want to do it. Alright, let's start playing it again. In case it ever works out, I can probably also be around too. It does definitely depend on the time. I'm only available at certain times during the week right now. And not for terribly long. Is the main thing. The what thing? Oh. Ooh. Hello, son. How's it going? I think you've been doing some runs recently. I hope it's been going well. What do you think of The Watcher? Later today, also SCP Secret Lab that anyone can join. In case that's interesting. Mainly Driller and Scout main. Play a different class. At least get Prestige 1 in every class. SCP Secret Lab, yes. Do you know what that is, 7? Eve Rain. Watcher is awesome, nice. I'm interested to see how it goes. All the patches that Watcher's gotten has made it nice. They fixed a lot of the problems. There's still the very fundamental problem of just... I don't agree with Outer Rim. They make the decision of how they want to have their thing presented in the end, though. I think it only became a negative. However, do you know what SCP Secret Lab is? Do you know what SCP Containment Breach is? It's probably the thing that you learned what SCP was from. So Containment Breach is the OG video game that's ancient, and I watched it, played it a little bit. That game's not good. Very funny. But, Scout and Engineer, nice. I always just move around to different things constantly. I'd rather just try interesting stuff constantly. But SCP Secret Lab is Containment Breach, but multiplayer, and people can play as the monsters. And it's free. It's gotten huge updates that make the game actually good. Like, really good. It can have up to 50 people. That berry's always messed up. So I love that concept. So if you're okay with playing a first-person shooter where there's some people playing as monsters, you can be spawned as a monster yourself, or you're the people trying to escape, or you're people trying to kill the monsters, which is also really fun. I am doing that in 5 hours, I believe. That's starting, and that's gonna be going for at least 6 hours. And anyone can join that's in my Discord server. I might also stream it. I was a little scared. So if you see that happen, you too can join. People in the Discord server will see how to join the server. I love centipedes. When the runs are going through Pipe Yard, this is the moon percent run, so we just need to get to moon. I don't think this is actually good for any run otherwise. I'm gonna go down again, even though this might end up poorly. See how many times I've prestiged. Generally, it's how many stars you have next to your name, but there's a point where it becomes different colors, I think. I haven't gone over 3 for any single character. Did you hear that? Yes. It was so close. Why? Fortunate. So we're probably gonna have around 20, which is the perfect number, if not more. More is always good. Stars on 2, stars on all. Oh. Go to the Pipe Yard category. Let's go to Shoreline. Through Pipe Yard. Right, or something when I was like 12, wasn't sure if it was real. The statue is real in real life and will kill you. Although I do find it interesting. So here's the thing. There's also a thing for all artists out there. So the original statue's made by some Japanese creator, right? And some just random person made the first SCP, like, basic document just using a picture of that statue. And the original creator over time learns of it and is like, I don't want it used for that. Except it's like one of the most popular things ever. If that happens, I feel like just let it go. Like, let people do it. Like, make sure people know that you made it. I get it. Like, it's your own art. You only want it to be seen in your own way, because it definitely made it. I don't know what their initial intention for making it was, if it was to have that horror aspect. So maybe they just didn't like how it was being used in that way. I just think of the thought of it, like, it is one of the, it spawned, your statue literally straight up spawned like a subgenre of horror. And you don't want people to know that or see that. So the design for the statue is actually different everywhere in any actual official SCP stuff than how it was in the original. Pretty proud of that happening. I say I want to know. I want to hear it from the artists. Like, what's their reasoning for it? I get it though. It's like people are using my art for things I didn't intend to and didn't ask, because it's in the documents, it's in video games, etc., etc. You didn't ask for that. It'd be overwhelming. It probably is. At the same time, probably no one really knows who you are as the creator. Inevitable in what way? You have Prestige 8. I think I have 2 or 3 on everyone, because I try to do it evenly. I have at least 2 on everyone. That's just a crazy concept, though, right? I feel like there's just in some ways, like, I get it. They totally have the right to do that. And it's probably in ways they don't like it. But in some ways, if that happens, you can capitalize on something really big to make people super interested in your art. That being, you can lean into it, make more of that kind of style of thing. Would be crazy. That's just the thing that I think about when I think about that situations. I do wanna see, I don't even know the name of the person. I wanna see some of their other stuff. Like, was horror the point to begin with? Okay, that was a really bad movement. Okay, we didn't have to jump out of the tongue, which was good. Just think of that, though. It's crazy. Like, imagine... I mean, in some ways it kind of happened with Rain World, right? Like, speedrunning is not how this game should be played at all. Sometimes I don't think War James even knows speedrunning exists. I mean, I think they must, right? At the same time, I believe Riv Otter told them, at least for GDQ, so they know to some degree. But didn't even comment on the GDQ run. Akapara people did, of course. It's also kind of why, in some ways, I just want to move on to different games or potentially make my own thing entirely. Just to have more control on that, on just every aspect of stuff. Because when it comes to the developers of the game and the production people, Akapara, they can do whatever they want, and they change the games in ways that we necessarily wouldn't want. And it reflects on how I or other people in speedrunning deal with stuff. Not having that control doesn't feel too great at times. Kill him. Okay. That was pretty good. Just some thoughts that I'm having. It's definitely happened a few times. It's kind of relevant for Sun. We're thinking about changing the name of Rain World Downpour leaderboard Terrain World DLC or expansions. Not sure if we should really do that, though. Oh my goodness. Does the berries hitting the ground make sound? Because there's a lot of situations where it doesn't make sound. I feel like that would be good. Would it, though? Would it, though? Is what I'm getting at. Because I feel like the moment you change it to expansions or DLC, it just sounds so bland. Like, oh, expansion, oh, DLC. Just Downpour, it's very particular, it's very precise, it has its own flavor name. Watcher's good in the MSC runs the S. They are, but at the same time, Watcher isn't that much. If that makes sense. And the way I put it is Downpour changed the game significantly. And until we get another DLC, I don't necessarily want to do that. They'll do that exclusively. It doesn't feel good though to me. Because the difference between how base game was until Downpour came out is exceedingly different. But Downpour to Watcher isn't too crazy to me. At least with one character. Not as many categories. I need to see another expansion for us to do that. And then even then, we may just make it another leaderboard. Huge leaderboard of this content in the future. The base game's always going to remain separate forever. The Downpour leaderboard's already massive. Adding Watcher didn't add too much, but... Hello, Shrub. We're mooning it. We're trying the moon thing. It seems alright. Hello, Cyrilith as well. Welcome. Are you an SCP person as well, Cyrilith? I mean, if you want a short Saint run, which Saint very much needs, this is a decent run for it. It has a lot of very not good choke points, like this. That seem to happen often. Rooms back to back, but I'm carrying berries. Simply don't. But why? I love berries. I guess I could grab 2 right here instead and then eat the other 2 when I'm actually at the shelter. Okay, that was unfortunate. Pretty sure we need to save once. At least that would make sense. It's possible. I don't know how long we can really be okay with. We have no randomized cycle duration. I wonder how fast we die. Like a major pain this run? Yep. That's kind of the problem right now. As the run vibes has a lot of sharp cutoffs where there's just a centipede or a mole lizard in one wide pipe locations. Hello, Saren. Good morning. SCP is today. Are you susceptible to peer pressure? Should say out 3 geographies at end of some tunnel. I intend to probably stream it this time. So you can at least see it. That would be in a little less than 5 hours from now. Well, a little more, because I'm not going to stream immediately. I'm going to make sure people get into the game. Yeah, kill that guy. A creature. Eat that guy. Thank you. That's not good. Alright. It didn't touch us. Might well call it SB Spoiled Labs. We have ad. There's an ad happening. Sorry for ad. Yeah, it's right here. Is terrible. 30-second ad. That's cool. It's supposed to be longer. Which is why that makes no sense. I'm surprised that worked. I do want to get as many people for Secret Lab, because it is very good. I was supposed to go left. Been stream last week. Whoa. Pretty sure I was supposed to go left. I want to check what's over here. Where am I? Who are you people? Veiled North Star is nice. Hello, Dreki. We're doing the moon percent category. That was weird. Tom and Jerry Happy Meal ad. Tom and Jerry's real in current year. Can't ploink. Supposedly, Watcher can do a mild ploink. Except that's in water fully. It's weird. You can do it with the float in water to go fast. some brain rot thing. So I went to, I think it was Burger King, and got the Nether chicken nugget dipping sauce. And it has to be one of my favorite dipping sauces that has ever existed, and it will never come back and is associated with Minecraft now. Is a spicy, I think a vinegar-based sauce, and I loved it. It was so good. Was it McDonald's? I don't know which one it was. A lot of Aquabeat spawns, same one every time. I don't know if it's different. I don't know where we're gonna end up. Give me your nether sauce. Don't take that out of context. Being too spicy, didn't get it. I like spicy stuff. And I'm always willing to try different things. If anyone has to recommend a vinegar-based hot sauce, I want to know. I need a new vinegar-based hot sauce. That's a gelled fish. Tabasco, you sure you've never tried that? I don't want Tabasco. I will have anything but Tabasco. I don't really care that much for it. Lip spicy? What I'm saying, what the base is. There's cayenne pepper. For some reason, I can't remember the one with the M. Vinegar. You could go crazy and go ghost pepper. Surely he won't bite again. Okay. There's a second one, isn't there? No, it's just... Oh, there is a second one. Yeah, that makes sense. Why are they both there? There's like two of them anyway. Let me check. I want to see speedrun video. The moon. Saint Moon. 13 minutes. Red habanero and black coffee. And black coffee in a sauce? The Moon Star Warrior. I've not heard of this hot sauce company. If they do powders too, you already know it's good. The hot sauce Trinity. Scotch bonnet and ginger, jalapeno tequila, lime, and hot sauce. Red Hammer and black coffee hot sauce. What an odd combination of things. Spicy, rich, and versatile. Does it have caffeine in it? Really? I'm liking what I'm seeing that coffee infused white vinegar. Okay, I see. White vinegar, sweet onions, white vinegar. Oh, they love their vinegar based stuff. I want to try this. This seems nice, especially the jalapeno tequila and the veggie Scott bonnet sauce. I don't know how I feel about the coffee one yet. I'm really not someone to do coffee. Recommend your hot sauce. I want vinegar-based hot sauce. They have a sampler, right? It's the hot sauce Trinity for $17. It's a decent sized bottle for each one of the three of them. Makes me think of Mexican hot chocolate. How is that different? How does that work? Hello, Silbers, by the way. I'm trying to finish on just Chrome for years. I haven't been able to do it yet. Have you not finished one? I thought I've seen you finish one, at least. Thank you for the recommendation. This is very cool. I have not heard of this. I've been having problems finding vinegar-based stuff. There's a fourth one. Tequila, hot coffee. Queen's Majesty Cocoa Ghost Hot Sauce. White vinegar, pineapple juice, ghost peppers, habanero peppers, sweet onions, ginger root, garlic cloves, plums, jet black coca, chipotle pepper, still a pepper. A lot of different peppers. Whenever I read ghost pepper, I'm always afraid of that. It usually goes straight into this doesn't have flavor, it just hurts you. Which it needs to taste good. I don't care how hot it is. It just still needs to taste good. Which the first three seem great. Are we doing? I'm looking at hot sauce. The Queen's Majesty 2-ounce sampler. If it tastes good, it can hurt you. I'm not answering that question. Not answering that question directly. Alright, I want to see if I can get Did you get a wave emote? Of course. Amazing. I want to get to the gate in 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes. I haven't really tried wasabi. I think I had it once, and I don't remember how to feel about this wave. Alright. I am making sure I don't lose where this hot sauce is. Recipes. Page not found. There is no recipe channel. Why does it even have that? You can click on that. Like you can make it yourself. They kind of tell you, but they don't tell you how much. Clears your sinuses. Kind of a horseradish. Numbing spice from swamp peppercorn. I don't know anything about that. Don't like ginger in my food. I think it depends on how it's used. It needs to be combined well. Took too long and I failed slide, so we're doing it again. Get your chunks in my tooth. Exactly. Cut soap jeans. I've had a lot of people tell me they will not do it with anything spicy, so I have no idea what people are okay with in the end. Popcorn? You're taking too long. I'm just gonna reset. It's only soapy if you have a lot of it. Oh. I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? I've missed whatever both of you are talking about soap. What's with cilantro and soap? And taste soap? Simply consume soap. Okay. Should have left earlier, that's fine. Unless it isn't. It isn't. Okay. I get why it does that now, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna spawn in the location. Reset again. Cilantro full of soap. Just for you, full of soap. I think I never actually really used cilantro. That was okay. How many bad words? It's true. You do speak too many bad words when you play Rainworld. That's all that I've noticed anymore. When I watch you play... Stop being angry. Don't do it. Downhill after any percent? Haven't you done any percent most of the time? So it was always true? Is what you're saying? Most recent grind? Video games are supposed to be fun. No, I'm supposed to be angry. That's why I don't do any percent. Because I can't be bothered to physical mental torture of tiny things messing up everything. Oh, that's weird. Don't see that very often. Messed that up pretty hard. I don't know if I should eat these two. Eat them later. Where's your MSC run? Are you really doing that? Are you doing all of the slug cats? That being watcher included? Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Sick. Love that. I messed up 3 different times there. I forgot the firecrackers. Surely I'll just slide right by. I actually did, but he also turned around. Which was weird. Any percent runs back to back. So you just love depths? You live for nothing else? So I also don't get. I have escaped the cave and desire to not go back. But I understand the desire to continue to live there and stare at the cave paintings on the walls. Okay. Plato's speedrun. Typically, someday. Shrub's gotten a lot of things already. Did some dingus beat your run, Shrub? I noticed a run by them. No? Okay. Eight seconds behind. Maybe this man will actually install fast roll button. Oh my goodness. Usually that doesn't happen. I haven't had it actually pull me off like that. Crushed it on IGT. You're doing base game. I died twice, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, I wanted 2 berries. I'm just gonna throw this. That was weird. Give him 3 days until we kill him. Thank you, sir. Okay, I love that. Creature. Seems like it worked. Something about that ceiling. Fast roll back in the day. Did he? He's actually trying to gaslight us this whole time. It's fast rolling, so if you hold diagonally down, in certain situations you can roll. But if you do an angle that's like 15 degrees from the horizontal, it's a much different roll called a fast roll. And so we allow a button for keyboard to also be able to do it, because normally only controller can do it. And it has extremely different properties that is useful in different situations. Hello, Celeste. How's it going? Runs are interesting. We're trying a different category that was just made where all we do is go to moon. Additionally, I don't know if it's something that you'd be interested in. Later today, I am hosting SCP Secret Lab server. And anyone can join. It works better with more people. It'll be in about 4.5 hours when we'll start it. I might stream it. Okay. I flipped upside down. It didn't allow me to do anything. Specifically want to ask you? Alright. We'll also be doing this SCP thing next Friday, and then in the future as well. The game got an update, so we're going to do it at least 3 different sessions. Today's the first one. And I love hosting it for whoever would like to show up. But yes, if there is a question you have, you can either DM it to me if you don't want it in Twitch chat, or you can ask me here. Because DM's on plus, keep it a secret. Alright, you can DM me whenever. And let me know. I will probably poke you again about SCP if that's something you're interested in as well for future things. I know not everyone's super into it, and I wasn't sure if you would be either. Mostly just whoever I run into, I'm gonna ask. So we're gonna have trying to get at least 20 people for a few hours consecutively. People can come in and out anytime. Start time is usually when I wake up in 4 hours from now. Makes sense. We'd be going for 6 hours, and don't feel like you need to be there when we start, because rounds will take at maximum 30 minutes and usually like 15 to 20. And you can join mid-game anyway. How do you play that game? Well, if you want to join and find out, you can. If you want me to try to teach it to you when we start it up, I also can do that. Pokemon C, no promises. I'll be hopefully streaming it later. But that'll also be not just today, but other days as well. So, making sure people know and do what's comfortable. I'm surprised that happened. Is that a thing that happens a lot, Shrub? That kind of wall pounce? Nice. I'm always gonna try that. I want it to work. I think it's too short for it to work there. Timber's review? Okay. Hello, Great Game Dota. I've been seeing you around in the random chat things. Hope you're doing well. Double join if not busy. Again, free game. It's awesome with more and more people, so I love to see more people join. Even if it's just for a short time. And you can join at any time while it's running. You'll see the event thing in the Discord if it's happening or otherwise. Popcorn! No! I've not had that happen before. It actually moved too far away. Shall see. Okay. Just the game, just the game. All the mods that I've installed are server side only. And the mods are mostly quality of life anyway. Okay, I think it's over. That's not gonna work. Casino mods, legitimately I've added another gambling mod, by the way, Shrub. Just so you're aware. Also, I've toned down the coin. So there's, instead of going to the machine to upgrade your card, Shrub, you can now go to Peanut's old containment in Light where the skeleton spawns. And if you drop items where a hole is in the wall, it'll randomly give you a new item or it'll destroy the item. So now you can gambling in different ways and get items you normally wouldn't be able to get as well. Internet never cooperates? I thought... Oh, Canadian. I thought you said Australian for a second. I read it wrong. I was like, I thought Australian internet was good. In 2 months? Wow. I've never had a huge problem with university internet. There was a weird thing with my university where it would stutter consistently and you could tell when it was happening and feel it like every half hour. That was the only weird thing. You're not doing anything too crazy on university internet, but you don't need it that crazy for most stuff. Very. At least once a week. Nice. $800 upload? Upload, download. I feel like they're not even like that. I get what you mean. As long as it's above 80 and you have enough upload to do full Twitch bitrate. Oh, I forget that's there. Should always be fine though. A lizard. Love an item. Love an item. I love an item. Okay, no items for me. Is one of the ones say? Yeah. Food and rent now? That can be good. This is not a good situation to be in with this guy. I'm in danger. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. But the region resets? I don't think that's how that works. Probably should have waited for it to move, but I kind of wanted to see what would happen. I've never seen that happen in a gate before with a flying centipede. Unfortunate. That was a really good start. I don't think you do much better than that. "40 seconds. Sarah made it to moon. I'm not compromising for anything, though. I'm trying to just go very fast. Set my friend request. You should be able to just DM me. Oh, for a group thing? Okay. I can do that in a moment. Fun. I don't like firecrackers. They do nothing. Why he there perfectly when the firecracker is done? It might just be too far away as well. Is the other part of it. I don't want to throw it in front of myself because it'll knock me backwards, is the main thing I'm trying to avoid. I think I can make it to moon without saving, though. It's possible. Thought I reset it. Oh, wait. Elden Ring game comes out soon, right? When does that come out? Elden Ring Night Rain. Does anyone know? When will I lose $60? Next week? Is it next week right now? Elden Ring's still relevant? It's a whole new game. Technically. I don't know how to explain it. But also, yes, there's also a huge mod coming out for Elden Ring that I've started to watch a little bit of. I think if I'll like it, I mean, that's good. I think it should be different. There's a lot of parts of normal Elden Ring I'm not the biggest fan of. A lot of ways it's good, though. You just get to do stuff. A lot of just cool weapons. I'm going feral. I don't know who that is. I haven't looked at anything. I was just told it's all about like a dungeon crawler with bosses and you're timed. And it's about co-op. The bosses specifically work well fighting multiple people. PRG Elden Ring. So the reason why I think it'll be really good is just for co-op stuff, which I'll be okay with doing that with whoever. Almost went up. I'm so used to going up. Seems to be 1 to 3 players. We should probably try to get it for 3 people. 3 is such a weird number. Fun later after stream? Alright, sounds good. That's pretty good. The oranges we just passed, the ones that would be here? I think so. Vulture. I keep forgetting that's there. It's a very annoying location. Beautiful. Yeah, man. You have something you want to tell us? You think he's good? I should go under this area. I think that'll be the play. Do not come in here. Do not. That was crazy. That stretched out the tongue a lot. I don't really go... You don't really fall that fast in a lot of places for Saint. Probably something weird you can do there. Not really doing this quite well. Oh my goodness, dude. Let's go this way. This might be the better path anyway. Angry. Okay. Good centipede spawns. None of them could kill me. Probably shouldn't roll there. This depends how fast I'm falling. I should not go down here. Throwing the poppers will not help in that situation. Because where is he gonna go? It's not really the direction I thought you would go. Nice. Okay. Oh, we skipped that whole other part, didn't we? Desolate Canal. I always think this is a threat theme. Molars are dead. We're gonna see if Leviathans decide the run will finish. There's only 2 for Saint, I think. Probably should have grabbed those. Probably shouldn't go up there. Actually, no, we have to. Man, we fall slightly too far. I can't believe this right now. Is pipe yard? Yes. Hello, lowercase v. I don't know how you do this fast. Oh, I did eat. We're very cold there. Now I have to deal with Marrow's vultures. Oh, we don't see that. Don't have Speedrun through pipe yard. We're doing moon percent, which is kind of a new thing. Oh wait, we get warmed up at the gate. Oh, we might be able to be fine to make it the whole way. The new category people are trying out. All we gotta do is make it a moon. You've had it twice. There we go. All you gotta do is peek the head up, and that should just work. At least it's not a centa. Leviathans hide during Blizzard. Oh, I forgot. Means there's a Leviathan in this room, which is good for us. Man, the random chance, dude. Steam Deck and Heat Ducks will warm me up. That's cool. Probably not the most necessary thing. We can have this on now. We're gonna see if we can just make it all the way. Without saving. 5 Ultra Mulches do not. Yep. That's fine. I have not had an issue with them. They're not gonna be in the last room because the echo exists. However, we're at a weird loading distance, so I have no idea where they're really going to be otherwise. Man, it's been not grabbing it a lot there. I need a tap left. Do you actually get colder faster in water? I don't know how that works. Sometimes it feels like it, sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to tell. There is the math for how you get cold somewhere. Because the only thing I'd really be worried about is if that's true. Also, we can warm ourselves up with a firecracker, by the way, if you didn't know. I think if you had lantern in stomach, which I don't. That is the play for this run. I really think you can do it without saving. Are also warm, it's true. Just experience the explosion. It's cool that heat duct works like that. I'm pretty sure heat ducts and the surface are supposed to be connected. And you'll, I believe, a glow from heat ducts, if you look at the right location, is also visible in the surface. I might be wrong. At a certain location. That wasn't very good. We didn't do very good through there. Think I could survive that fall? Probably not, right? Do you mind? I need to think about that. The off-screen, slightly high wall there. Probably kills you. What's the best way to deal with it? I should not go this way. That was interesting. No firecracker anymore. Should take the upper path this time. Lamp turn. Could rob that guy. Lamp turn detected. I don't know what this looks like. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, never take that again. Greetings, friend. Please just push past me instead of pushing me. Thank you. We there yet? No, we live in this room in particular. All of the mole lizards are dead. Interesting situation. Mole lizards are over, party. There's 3 mole lizards dead in that one corner. Hello, Swegma. Greetings. How's it going? You did a run of this too, right? There's a lot of annoying choke points. Right now I'm seeing how okay it is to not sleep at all. Might be okay. Drone will kill you, great. Sounds amazing. Plus water. Does water actually affect it? I'm hearing conflicting reports. This better warm me. It's not warming me, guys. It's kind of warming me. It didn't warm me nearly as much as I hoped it would. Butterfruit to the real. Yeah, I can always save at the shelter we pass. If I had a lantern in my stomach, it'd probably be fine. Ads are happening, by the way, so be prepared. How does this look? That looks really bad. I didn't eat any food, is the problem. Hello? Did it go in this one? Yeah, it did. Is there a berry over here? Kind of. I'm dying. Help. Help me. Help. Okay, it's very bad, as it turns out. If we have more lanterns, it does make it better. It only does so much. Would be fast enough. Is seal silent construct? I assume that is. Saint construction. Just never eat. The shoreline swim a bit easier. That makes sense. You probably could force multiple lanterns and it work out. But we'll see. I'll be right back, actually. And we'll continue. Hello. Hello, Play Repo now. How's it going? Repo seems nice so far. It's been good in the little bits I've played. But today is this and SCP Secret Lab. I might play something else in a little bit. Don't care too much for lethal. I feel like how repo works makes it just so much easier because there's constantly something happening. One, you don't have to walk to the building either. And there's just an added mini game of your stuff getting destroyed, which are all good. All very nice. Play some time. We can figure out something. PC broken. Explode. How did this happen? Definitely seems nice with a lot of people. I don't know how to space that. Should walk to the left, I think. Or you gotta be right there. Alright, that should be both of them. Still a white lizard, I guess. I can hear the infernal machine in the distance. Which hopefully it isn't that loud for y'all. Okay. Alright, man. I should just go under. I don't know what I'm doing. I can do this room very fast. As it's a little scary, because it's pretty off screen. That's always so funny. Pretty consistent to be okay. Forget how weird that corner is. No red centipede? Was there a flash? No. I think that guy can kill me. We're doing all right. This upper path will be worth it. This is a new route, yes. For a speed run. Pushed my rock away. Kind of bad that they're right here, to be honest. Three, two, one. So all we're doing is getting to moon as fast as we can. This guy, please move a little bit. Come on. A little bit more. Yeah, man. They can't get up here. Oh, this is terrible. I think I'm gonna want 2 firecrackers if I'm actually gonna use firecrackers. Firecrackers don't help unless they go far into the room that we were in there. Yes, we're trying to get to moon as fast as we can. See if it's interesting. I'm thinking about other ways I can make this just a bit faster. Didn't really get the swing I was hoping for by going slightly left there. Not seeing the owners here means they're going to be in front of us. Or not. Fun. The biggest problem with going off screen is the screen not scrolling over when you need it to. That's not good. Should be fine though. As long as we have one, it's fine. Didn't do a whole lot right through there. I was hoping for a roll there. Thought the pipe was closer. He's over here, which is very odd. We're gonna take both this time. I can't believe the timing of that. It was perfect. It couldn't have been at a worse time. I was like, did I go through? I better have. Think about what we want to do here. I'm kind of thinking about changing a different category. Just thinking about that. Saint Moon and Moon Saint categories on the leaderboards because Ferret was just moving them over. So they're gonna just have it under one category that you can press the buttons between soon. We'll do this again. I want to kind of change to something else. We'll do this at least one more time. And then I'm either going to do normal Saint runs, or I'm going to do something different. Okay. Popcorn's not real. They took the popcorn away from us? Or could they? We haven't finished a run this whole time either. So I'd like to, but I want it to be good. The one run we had that should have finished, there was a Leviathan. The deal with the popcorn, it's random when it'll pop. But the leeches drowned you. Well, there was a Leviathan that killed me, and there was the jellyfish shocked me, which I would have died regardless of the leeches. So there's two different runs. Because the moment you get shocked by the jellyfish, you go into a seizure. So I wasn't gonna recover from that. I thought I just had, thinking about Saint. Is Saint the only one that kind of has this fluffy appearance, or are they just unkempt comparative to other slug cats? I like that idea. I can kind of see that. I keep wanting to go up for normal runs. Surprised I didn't get that. Fluffy, fluffier. Barber. Slug barbarism. Think it would be Artie? I feel like Saint has no reason to do anything after a while as well. While other cats like Artie are still a cat. Because it's still like an aerogel. It's not actual fur. Oh. Hello, Era. How's it going? We're playing Saint here. I'm gonna quit out, actually. No visuals for Saint. We only just started a run anyway. How's it going? How was video game? What exactly happened in video game? Hello, everyone from Era Separates. If you don't know me, I do speedruns of Rain World. I'm also hosting SCP Secret Lab for a bunch of people in about 3 hours. So that will be cool. I might try to do something else in just a moment, but we've been doing the moon percent runs for Saint here. Which essentially just go to moon as fast as we can as Saint. It has a lot more choke points than a lot of other runs. And especially because it's a much longer one, I'm not a much shorter run. I'm not as willing to wait. Is my big thing. But I'll wait a second before I start a Saint run. Because I know not everyone sees. Much shorter run. Video game is kicking you. What exactly happened? What's going on? What an odd collection of unlocked things. was hoping I did one of these. I guess I gotta go to a different one. Vintage White is just a brutal wall hack. Are you still doing Nuzlocke stuff for it, or are you just trying to beat it at a point? This is the other thing. Is it like a normal Nuzlocke, or is it a kind of randomizer thing? I assume it's just a normal Nuzlocke with the mod itself. Which sounds crazy. Do they change the AI of the trainers so they actually make decent moves, or is it still you can kind of tell what they would do? Is also a main thing. Because I know some do that where they'll do actual just crazy things. Alright, I'm gonna do at least one more run. That thing you asked me about, Era, I'm gonna stream for another hour, but if you want to do that while I stream for another hour, I am willing to do that. But that's up to you. I kind of want to see what a lot of ROM hacks do. I question what a lot of Pokemon people think is really cool. Every trainer just has a good team with strong mons and moves, and they don't have bad decisions to make. Okay. Interesting. It's time to get Zoroark and trick them to use moves that are not effective against you. It's the only way. Makes it hard to Nuzlocke, that makes sense. It's just rough. And then you're using candies to level up, so it's not grinding, it's all just surviving and actually catching the things. It's still... You have to catch the first thing you run into, right? Not... And if you feint it, you just don't get anything for that route. Which I think is the harder thing. But you can really do whatever you want. If I feinted it, I'd just be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna catch the next one that shows up. That's how I do it, yeah. I feel like there's a point where, like, I get it, it makes it interesting, you try new things, but there's a point where you just can't, you're just at the mercy of what shows up, and then there's gonna be Pokemon that are like 5% chance that you could run into on a route. I hope it was fun otherwise. For everyone's most likely fun of this game for me. Oh, I get it. I forget which game had a harder mode, and even then it wasn't like that crazy. But it was like Black and White too. It definitely makes it interesting because you actually have to have a good team instead of, haha, I made the starter just really strong guys, and the rest of my Pokemon got XP from the XP share. So I don't have to actually do anything. What is wrong with you? Okay. Need some cooldown time? That makes sense. I'm gonna do this for a bit. So this might be a run you're interested in, Aero. However, I kind of, if you heard what I said earlier, there's some problems I have with it. That being because it's a short run and you have a lot of checkpoints, you're kind of just slamming your face in the wall a little bit. How does compound eyes work? I don't remember what that does. Also, that sounds really good. I've never thought about a event ever. Most bug types, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Not gonna use bug type. There's actually no guard Pidgey in this game? Who? Why? Flying Electric in Vintage White. Excuse me? Anything that has no guard is weird. Is there any Pokemon with no guard and one-hit KO moves? I assume that doesn't exist. But assumptions can be wrong. Increases move accuracy? That makes sense. By how much, though? Does it make it so Thunder just hits? I did not do that right. Oh. You might still need, like, wide lens or something. This is the zoom lens thing. What does that do? I forget what that does. Jump Fissure. He actually did a slide. I'm surprised. I should have just went over. And bring it into the newer generation. That makes sense. Crit chance. What run is this? This is a new run that some people wanted to bring because Saint needed a shorter run. And that is you just go to Moon, so you go through Pipe Yard to Shoreline. My problem is you're going through a lot of one-wide pipes and there's centipedes and lizards in locations that I don't like. Otherwise, it's fine. Skylines and Shoreline's okay. A good bit of Pipe Yard's okay, too. But if you're encountering a centipede or a mole in a bad spot, 30% accurate. So then Thunder is 70, so that's perfect then. Isn't Thunder just always hit in a rainstorm? Or did I hallucinate that? I always... Like, having an ability that just makes a single move always hit, I'm always not sure about that. Weird niche, I make it rain, weird things happen. It's not always raining, yeah. I'm gonna reset that, that took too long. What if you made it always raining? The team that I've wanted to think about, I mean, it has to be one of the recent ones just because of the ability, is the nullifies people's abilities ability. I've started to enjoy the thought that is that. Just conceptually, I don't know how good it is, really. Also, yeah, rain teams I started to think about more. It's already popped! I've never seen this before. I wonder if the strat is just the wait in the other room. I've never seen that before. Not a single time. That's the first time. Regarding wheezing? Yes. Yes. Is glaring wheezing good, though? Or am I gonna have him sit there and use protect? Oh, it's singles or doubles. I hate singles with a fiery passion. I will refuse to play them in most cases. I don't even like doubles in a lot of ways, but I like it more. I want triples again because it's funny and just the things you can pull off with it. I'm going the wrong way again. Is alright then. That's why I felt it's not like great or anything. Eat yourself an Urshifu. Punch people. Aww. For the game you're in, I think the only weird thing you can really do that I can think of is rain teams, of course. And I really like Zoroark, as you can probably tell. It's better against people, but if you're doing weird stuff with NPCs, you can probably get away with something where they just use a move that isn't effective on you. the same time, you probably don't even get them in that game. Helping Hand, Psychic Terrain, Expanding Force, Deoxys. What? What is Expanding Force? What does Psychic Terrain even do again? Kind of triple KO most things, really. Speed, Deoxys, Expanding Force. I don't know what Expanding Force is again. Man, that tongue was really unfortunate. I hate it when that happens. The thing that I hate the most is Speed Boost Blaziken and just Smeargle existing. I hate Smeargle. Think of a good team comp. Don't use Smeargle. I don't need to see the Void move that puts all of my Pokemon to sleep, and then whoever wins is on a coin toss of how many Pokemon of mine went to sleep. In most sets, you just have it. It's just the Void move. I hate it so much. Just the concept of it. Just don't let it be able to learn that. Like, I get it. Like, the moment Smeargle is gone, what are you gonna do? I just ran, when I played online a good bit, I ran into so many, for triple battles at least, so many Smeargle Blaziken teams. I was so annoyed about that, because if you don't kill one, the other one's gonna hurt you. This guy won't kill me, right? He's a little angry. I'm just gonna stand right here. Okay. Nice. They did nerf Dark Void. That's good. I assume it's just less accuracy. Even less than it usually does. I feel like you just don't let Smeargle learn it. That's my problem. Brought it down to 50. I thought it was 60. So that only does so much. That is good though. It's still a gamble move of everyone goes to sleep or not. What other move could you possibly want as Smeargle? Can you... There's the move that Arceus has that changes depending on the plate they're holding. Can Smeargle use that? That'd be really dumb. Is there a normal plate? I never thought about that. It was 80%? Yeah. That makes sense. I hate all of you collectively. I can't even use the thing yet. Oh, now I'll do it. Okay. That man went closer upon hearing the explosions. I keep thinking something like Sylvani or Arceus could do something cool. I don't know what it would be though. Like Thunder Arceus or something. I think that would be funny. I don't really know how balanced you can expect triple battles to be either. I did some stupid things. I basically did all fire. I kept trying to do Heat Ran in the middle, Lava Plume hits both my teammates who have Flash Fire or the one that makes you faster. Flash Fire gives you more special attack and the other one makes you faster. And I just do that. Just completely overpower you. Wide Guard is good. But you don't see that. And it depends. And there's ways around it, of course. Nicknamed Arceus Steel. Isn't Arceus Steel bad? I feel like Arceus Steel would be bad. What Steel move can they learn that makes that relevant? I mean, Steel type, I assume, is really good defensively, right? So maybe it isn't that bad. Judgment? How good is Judgment really? How good is physical versus special attacking moves, really? Okay. Reason why I like Sylvani is probably just because of Parting Shot. Judgment's 100 damage, right? Sylvani, Parting Shot, whatever move they have that does the color. I forget what else was good. You can get a priority move, like extreme speed. Because of Burn and Intimidate. Burn and Intimidate, yeah. Demon special walls. That's a thing I gotta think about. I haven't really encountered problems with Burn before, but Intimidate definitely stacks. What I would do with my Zoroark triple team is... I think this doesn't work perfectly, but Zoroark would hold King's Rock. They would use Snarl, which is a special attack that will hit... If they're in the middle, they'll hit all three. If they're on the side, they'll just hit two. And that will always lower special attack. And in the past, King's Rock could also make it flinch if they were faster. I think they removed that functionality of King's Rock. But I would make all special attackers cease to exist. They might as well just not be able to attack at that point. Snarl is good. RNG Merchant. I mean, sometimes you gotta go for the flinch. The Snarl was always gonna hit though for the special attack, which is what I really cared about. I don't know what other item would I use on Zoroark that isn't like Quick Claw or whatever makes you go fast or initially. I guess I could do whatever Choice Scarf speed equivalent. It depends on what the RNG is getting me. If it's getting me some random stupid thing. So here, consider the other thing. Chandelure. I'd also try to put them in the middle and they use Heat Wave, right? I'd also give them the Dazzling Gleam powder or whatever it is that I think lowers everyone's accuracy. Just because I knew it would die in one hit to anything. So I was like, alright, it's gamble time. This guy exists to hurt people now, mentally. Why did my 100% move miss? Kind of situations. Didn't work that often, if you can imagine. But again, I don't know what item I would give him, because he's already really strong already. You make these sick, affectionate. That was the plan. I don't think it was the greatest, but having... I forget who it was. I had Chandelure, Heatran, and either Rapidash or someone else as my fire. And then there was Zoroark, which I'd randomly place. I forget what else would work. Trick Room Team. I always didn't like moves where I had to set up. That's so unfortunate. That didn't hit. I should probably get more okay with it. Like a move like Follow Me or Trick Room is cool. He's gonna kill me, guys. Oh. Oh, he almost did it. Go away. Okay. This is your life now. It's Fowny and Meow's too cute. Some weird Pokemon that can work out well. Get direct. I lost Cirrus. I always always am unsure how to say names. Wingipede. We had one of those kill me earlier, just because it can't go anywhere when you're in there, and it's on a timer of when it kills you, so you're just kind of waiting to die. Greetings, sir. What I want more than anything, I didn't fully read what you said, but you're waiting for new Pokemon stuff. What I want more than anything is 3 types. But also I know that's like crazy. I think how the Terra type kind of does that. And the new sparkly whatever type, that doesn't matter. That the turtle is turtle type. Don't do it. Okay. These guys are everywhere. I don't even know what the turtle type is. I don't get it. How does it work? Terra's most interesting gimmick? I think so too. Like, Megas do a lot cool, but I think the versatility of Terra type and how it works is really good. How do Pokemon get assigned a Terra type? But that was not balanced. Yeah. Ah! It's me, I assigned them. I wasn't sure if it depended on the nature you had. Or if you could just kind of choose them. This is terrible. I don't like this place. This is honestly why I don't want to run this run for a long time. Is just this room alone. And the fact it leads into this room, which if the guy jumps down this small cliff, he can't get back up. So if he hears me up here, he's just gonna stand directly underneath. And not move. This is the Molar song now. I should have went up and around him, but there we go. For New Generation News Series, because the stupid goat on his horse makes me cry. Is he actually good? I thought that character was a meme. That was weird. Small price of your sanity to change it. Is it tedious to like a minigame thing, like how the EV training was for a while? It's absurdly good in doubles. What could possibly make him good in doubles? I know nothing about this character, by the way. I just thought it looked stupid and it sounded like they weren't that great. Can you have the guy off the horse and the guy on the horse as 2 separate Pokemon? Just have 3 different versions of the one guy. I'm suddenly reminding myself of my Lucario I trained. Of how much I liked that character. That was one of my triple battles, the anchor in the back. That would sweep entire teams. If needed in single combat. Terra Shards. of your desired type. So you're randomly going around fighting and catching Terra type Pokemon that may or may not have higher chances of shiny. It's Ogre! Okay. It's what I deserve. I get it. It's a little annoying. It's so Ogre. Those moles were delaying me anyway. I haven't had a really good run going that got in the shoreline. I got one that really got in the shoreline. That was a good time. But that was the run I did trying to see how far I could go without resting, which didn't work. Okay. The psychic type fell into the water bug. It's true. Hello. Hello, Miblarry. Hey, Ray, did you want to do thing now? Is also the question. Actually, wait. I don't have that downloaded. Never mind. Unfortunate. Oh, Mama. I'm thinking about what I want to do for the next 50 minutes. This category, I'm not feeling it, really. At least it's hard to do it well, just because we gotta hope Mole Lizards works out. I guess I should go on the upper path. Let's do it again. We'll do upper path over the moles. And see how it goes. Oh. I gotta remember to download that. I wasn't thinking about it. I thought I already had it. It's on my other computer. Dropping down to the bottom skips like one mole room. I don't know what this means. So if I go to the left in the first mole room where I died, or I would have died, I can go around. .48's okay. There we go. Go left one more room instead of down. There's 2 downs, so you mean I should take the left? The left one of the 2 downs. Is that not what's happening? Okay, actually no, never mind. I know what you mean. Okay. I hit my head off the ceiling, guys. I didn't think I would go up that high. Thought I jumped out early enough. I think you went down. For that other one, yeah. I get what you mean now. Getting emails on a Saturday. My phone is yelling at me. Someone submitted a speedrun. Do you know how to vault, Cozy? Guess that's another thing. Sometimes I think about. Yes. I don't really have a place to practice it. I should just kind of do it in places. Just to get used to it. Those loading takes a while. If you're doing Saint, you don't need the vault era in this particular case. But if you're not doing Saint, teach me how to have better hands, softer hands. In gates for 3 weeks. It's all in the time of pressing left and then right and then jump, right? It's all just the timing of those button presses. And then there is a way to do it forward and a way to do it backwards. You did not hit the ceiling there. Use the tongue immediately. Some pipes, when you exit them, not as great. Or it'll do something like that if you're holding jump. Oh, I have ads happening. Ads are happening. Brace. Ads. Lizard. Discombobulate. Okay. There's 3 orange lizards. I thought there was only 2. Unless we've only seen 2 at any given time. Rock, please. No rock. Oh, there's rock. Don't need it now. I didn't get the second one. Still didn't get the second one. I need to see the GIF again. And kind of have someone say it. It's really just do the crawl canto left, right, and then up, and then inputs for a slide immediately afterwards. If I'm in this direction and I do left and up like this, which direction am I sliding? To the left or to the right? That was crazy. Brain signals fast enough? Well, if it's learning parts of it and doing parts of it separately. That berry's always visually messed up. Is the way you slide. Okay, I can try that in a moment. So there's 2 parts of it, Era. You're gonna want to learn how to... You lay down. And then you press the direction you're not facing. And then after you press and hold the direction you're not facing, after a little bit, you press up. And you'll press jump at a certain time as well. And you'll kind of levitate up and jump a little bit higher off the ground than you would normally. And then you just chain it to that jump press is now a slide input. Probably develop muscle memory. You notice it, you kind of levitate off the ground. You're doing the first part right. I need to go up. I'm going the wrong way again, but that's fine. Slug. Slug, slug. Slug, 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 slug. Slug, 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 slug. The molars have granted me succor. And I am now freed from my curse. There we go. Molar. I do love that mole emote. It's the only mole emote, however. There was a lizard emote I was thinking about. I forget which one it was, though. We pretty much have one for all of them. That exists somewhere. It's like train lizards, which I don't really care about. I need a blizzard lizard emote just to annoy people. Don't think it's one of my skills wise? Well, you need to make the skills now. It's definitely gonna be, you're gonna have to learn it in parts of, it may not look like much, but understanding what part is which. Is there a wall here or something? I get sent off to the left very abruptly. No more water bug type. Actually, we still got another one. I don't know how you move in these rooms. With the ceiling low and the water is there. Creature. Guy snaps back towards my direction the moment I'm in line of sight. I wonder if this or the other one's faster to save it. Also, I didn't get food at all. We're doing okay, other than that I went into that shelter and can't sleep. Shelter, no, you just press jump, yeah. Very particular, of course. Boop, 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 boop. I hate these rooms. Gelled fish. I guess sleeping here is good, because it'll make it just like the other runs that Saint does. Which makes the Leviathans not exist. Sleepy time. I think sleeping when you're freezing like this is not a good idea. And you should not do that. The load screen on the sleep is taking much longer than I remember. Oh my. Why a lot? Who needs to wake up? Not me. I certainly don't. Why can't we just sleep forever? Truly, this is the life we want to live. That could be bad. We've had it randomly shock me earlier today, which killed our good run. Which I still don't really get why it does that. Sometimes. Okay, could have did that a little bit better. Please. Why work like that? I was hoping for under 13. I think that's the reasonable time. No under 13. Wow, that was like a 13:10. We shall soon part ways. It's true. Magically disappears in front of you. Alright. Very good. I have half an hour where I'm not technically doing anything for stream. I want to just beat one. So that was good. Let's see what other people did. Edge stream, eat food. I only have 2 hours here before. Looks like my run's the fastest of the ones that are submitted so far, at least by about 15 seconds. You can definitely be like a 12:30. I want to have under 12, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Eat food, eat stream. Yes. We'll eat all the viewers. Necro Dancer. Do we do Dead by Daylight on stream again for half an hour? That is my I don't have to think video game. Hello, Bunny. the video game will be real in 2.5 hours. I can show. Actually, wait. I can show y'all the server. I do want to do that. What video game? SCP video game? Hello, Tara. Also, Tara, is that tonight? I sent you the invite. I know you know. Did you forget? Forgore? Tara as well. SCP Secret Lab doing it tonight. I am always Forgore. In 2.5 hours, I'm starting an SCP Secret Lab server. And anyone that I know can join. MSC for 30 minutes. I'll play Secret Lab. Alright. Well, if you can be around, more than welcome to play. I'm doing it next Friday as well. I'm forgetting a lot of people of who played earlier. So I'm sorry that I did not remember you. There was a lot of people to go over. But I hope you can be around for it. I'll also potentially be streaming it as well. But I at least want to get people into the game. That's the wrong scene. Hello, we're back. I want to show one thing, mostly for Bunny to see. It's been a big day today. Whatever you can do. You said you had someone that was potentially interested as well. I'll try to be here to watch. Okay. I know you're not sure as well. We're going to show the... I've learned how to edit the map. I can now add features to the map. I want to see how people feel about that. So had an update. Sigurd had a pretty good update. I was like, huh, there's not actually a lot here. There actually is. It's all like smaller back-end kind of things. You customize maps, kinda. I can rudimentarily change a cube into different shapes and orientations and colors. So you can at least make a basic idea of what you want. It's new things I don't know about are scary. It's okay that you don't know. One. But two, there is a lot to this game, of course. Which I can kind of go over now. That's also true for Aira, if you want to go over things, and if you are real. You can. Alright, flashlight. Number one, the lantern will no longer be real, because it has a really bad visual effect that I don't think people will want to see. I'm going to show that for a second. Beware of flashing lights. It's not good. I'm going to stop looking at that. I hate that. I don't know how they messed that up with this patch. That's like the only bad thing this patch, really, other than it broke a bunch of mods, but a lot of other good stuff came out of it. Rule management. Oh, I keep doing that. MP load terrain. I forget. I think I didn't actually spell it right. Oh no, I just put the I on the wrong side. Which one is it? Did I spell it extremely wrong? It might just be because I'm capitalizing it. You're not supposed to, probably. Okay, capitalization doesn't matter. Observe the future. That's right. We have a walkway and a ramp. This is my grand invention. Is this still Pipe Yard? We're currently in Pipe Yard, yes. This took much longer to set up than you think it would. By the way. I don't know how to explain it. There's some weirdness where if you make this ramp too thin, you get to the top of it and you just warp magically down here. I don't know how such a thing happens, but that is a thing that can happen. It's something about rubbing against the wall as well. But the main point of this is, at least with me playing, if you're a solo guy and everyone's trying to kill you, you can kind of just stand here and kill everyone that walks through the big door over there. It also allows people to get up to the elevator over here without having to go super far away, which may or may not be a good thing. I'm not sure yet. You still gotta go awkwardly over there. I like terrain like this. If you know if you've played Halo 1, you know the map Hang 'em High. I love that map, and this kind of reminds me of it in some fashion. Really like that map. But that's the main point. I'm just worried that now, so there's human PvP and there's the SCPs, of course. I'm just worried now you're gonna like pixel peek the top of the ramp, because people will spawn over there. Like in the middle of the round, the MTF guys that try to kill the SCPs will spawn over there. So I'm just worried someone's gonna stand here on the chaos and just kill everyone. That's the thing I don't know about. I could make these like transparent. That could also be good. The other thing I was worried about was if I add a fence on the walkway, then they just stand a little bit higher. I don't feel like that doesn't work. Like, I get what you mean, Cozy. The only thing that I think would work is I saw it on someone else's stream. They set up like a whole, like this whole area is completely different. There's a walkway on both the left and the right side. Everything's got a little fence, so you have to actually commit. And it's a little jagged way to actually get up on the actual walkway before you can just shoot straight down anything. I don't know if that even makes sense, but you're gonna have to completely remake this area to make it completely fair. Yeah, I'm just worried someone's just gonna stand here, and it's super unfair. I guess the other thing is just, if you stand here, it's actually really hard to see you, because directly behind you is just completely black. So if you're standing here and they're at the ramp, it's actually pretty hard to see you. So you can do pretty okay. I'm not using, well, I guess I have this. This doesn't have the scope. Separate steps, so I guess that's possible. I could do a bunch of individual squares as steps, but I could have it like jumping. So it's just a bunch of floating squares. You gotta do a jump puzzle to get up. I could do that. I was gonna do that, but that ended up being really hard. This is what it kind of is. When you're zoomed in, everything's much darker, which actually does affect things. Like, you can see fine normally what's going on here. So we're gonna do SCP Secret Lab. You can join, by the way. SCP Secret Lab in 2 hours. I'm just showing the map that I edited, which is literally just this ramp, which is the first thing. I've only just started messing with the tools. Really cool new feature is you can spawn dummies. So now that guy's there. Pipebird. It's pretty hard to see that guy, right? I guess unless you know you need to look for that, you can't really tell that guy's there. I can't see the guy. Want to do popcorn percent? Also want to chill. Gotta figure out what you want to do. All right. Different thing. This is new. It's literally just a circle. But the way it works is you can drop an item and it gives you a random other item. Or you get nothing. I got a shotgun. Sick. I got a different gun. That's the best card you can get from this. So the idea of this is, one, to make weird weapons like this actually show up, as well as this. Drop in the ground. This might be too powerful, but I'm not sure yet. Actually show up, and you don't have to go to the upgrade machine to get stuff. Just there's the chance that you lose your item instead of gaining something actually good. Dead bodies. Wear a couple parle hat so everyone can be observed. No. I cannot change the models, because then that would require client-side updated stuff. That is the problem. We only do... I can't even see the icons on this thing. So you walk right here. That's cool. I like the shading on that. So we only do server-side modded stuff, which is why this looks like a circle, and it's supposed to be a hole in the wall. So drop item, get other random item. Some of these, again, might be too powerful, but a lot of them are just ammo. So there's a good chance you just get ammo, and then it's not useful, and you can't... It's like an item disappearing anyway. I don't think there's anything else too crazy. If you walk into the middle of that, you get sent to the evil dimension, so don't do that. It's the one no longer SCP. I don't know what you mean by that. I believe there's two or three changes and or new rooms to SCP. In this area. Here's it is. I like this a lot, because you can get up here. You can go around. Just having verticality is good. This is new. This room used to be much different, I believe. It's the goal of SCP, so it depends on the class you spawn as. So right now I'm a guard. So a guard is one of the classes that spawns at the beginning. You can spawn as a guard, a D class, a scientist, or one of the SCPs. You press F1, it shows you the hints. And it tells your motivation. We're just normal men. I still don't understand the concept of that. Even after seeing part of the clip, I don't get it. Basically, it just tells you what normal human can do. You can do tab, you can do slow walk, which doesn't make sound, which does matter quite a lot. And tells you what your motivations are. So as the round goes on and people die, they'll respawn as either Chaos or MTF. So MTF is also with the guards, and they're trying to get scientists out, while the Chaos is with the D class, who are trying to get out. And any team can cuff the other team. So if I'm holding a gun and I go up to someone and I press E on them, I can cuff them and I can lead them out. And our team gets points based on that. So you're trying to get essentially points for your team. You also can just get points by damaging SCPs, by damaging their health, not their temporary health that regens. Where's the flashlight? D class, so D class is like prisoners that are disposable, or like testing people that are tested on. So you don't start with a whole lot. You have nothing. Most people are gonna be D class. Doesn't capture flag, but there's no flags. The flags are getting your team's escaping classes out of the facility. So most people are D-class. They basically start with nothing. Other people are scientists, and they will have a little bit more stuff to kind of get started. And they start in the deepest area of the facility. That's light containment. We're in heavy containment, which is in the middle, which is where the SCPs spawn. And then there's entrance zone, which is another kind of barren zone where the guards spawn. And that connects to the surface, which is where you escape and where people respawn. And so if we were in Evil Man's, say we're the Plague Doctor, we've got to kill every human, and we've got to use our abilities to do stuff. So if I just walk up to someone, I can poke directly on them, and they start having a heart attack. So I have a cooldown. This guy's having a heart attack. If I hit him again, he'll instantly die. Otherwise, even just hitting him the one time, he'll inevitably die unless he heals enough. And then I can also revive people. Is this whole guy's thing, but I waited too long, so he cannot be revived. And then I revive people. They are zombies now, and then they all work for me. So he respawned as an MTF guy that works with the guards and the scientists. Everything I've said is basically that's the main level, just the base thing you want to understand when getting into this game is blue team and guards get scientists out, green team gets D-class out, SCPs try to kill everyone. If at any point people of one team can cuff the other team, especially scientists in D-class because they don't start with weapons, especially them, then you cuff them and you get them out, and they count as you're getting your team guys out. And you can also cuff the attacking classes, but don't do that, just fight each other is generally how it would go. And if, say, a scientist got a gun, the chaos is more than okay to just shoot them, really. It depends on how it goes. It's like you have a weapon, you verbally tell D-class to stop running away. If they keep running away, you can shoot them. I don't want people to just shoot unarmed people without any sort of interaction, because that feels terrible. Never bother learning the game, just being around. There's also that. You don't necessarily need to go crazy. I can show it off of this guy, which is the computer. Is the map. That's a little messed up, but because it's the new room. And look to the left there. Okay, yeah. The map is mildly randomly generated. All of the key points will always be on the edge. So like any containment thing will be on the edge. Some things that can be hallways or in the middle. But everything in the middle, all the hallways will be moved around, and then surface is always the same. So you don't know where elevator A or B would be to get out of light, to get into heavy. And the checkpoints are always this forced square here, essentially always happens. However, it's not connected there anymore, so it's a little bit different, but this line in entrance will always be there. Heavy is way more confusing, especially because they cut that off in most new generations. You don't know where the elevators are going to be, you don't know where the other things are going to be. Any of these containment rooms or test rooms or any of like special room are going to have special stuff in them that you can use as a human. Otherwise, you kill people. And the best thing they ever did with this update is make it so, as this character, everything's not fuzzy. So this character you can't see. Like you have this red spotlight on you, you can see in that area. Everything else is sound-based, which makes way more sense when you see it. And then you're all sound-based as well. Like you can make the sound of other guys, and if you kill people, you can mimic their voice. Make sounds of different weapons. Or if you hear other SCPs, you can make those sounds too. Or I can set a point where the sounds are going to come from that point instead of anywhere else. You can hear the footsteps there. That wasn't very loud. How loud is that? That's very quiet. That's kind of what, that's the base idea. It's pretty much, if you don't know what you're doing, you press F1. Try not to shoot people who are unarmed. If you pretend to be unarmed and then pull a gun and kill people who you said you were unarmed, that's also kind of... We're trying to make people not hate each other. It's mostly just for human versus human. SCPs, it's always you attack or you get attacked. And try not to spare people unless it's funny. Sometimes it's funny. Anti-Mario Kart experience, don't kill the person without the stuff. A test? Well, I'm just showing some different things next Ivy of modded stuff or how this everything's changed. Supposedly, can I get on this? Cool. Why do I want to be up here though? This is odd. You think they'll notice from standing here? Supposedly items can now spawn in these random hallways just on boxes. Is one of the new additions. I'm looking for a particular room that I know is also new. Items? Items on boxes? Fire alarm? Can't pull the fire alarm. Big door? Hello, some dingus. Did you see the thing I was testing with some dingus? Also, we're not doing the thing until like 2 hours from now, unless people really want to just exist. I'm gonna get lunch though, so I'm not gonna be around. Or doing something else. Does that really require 3? Yeah. I don't see the thing. What do you mean by that? This gives you 3? Really? Does that make sense? What are you talking about? Oh, you didn't see the thing. Okay. Not, you don't see the thing currently. What am I talking about? I can edit the map, dingus. So I added some stuff. I was wondering if people were okay with the one addition I made. There's a few other things. Check out Peanut's old containment. Looking for the new room. Ooh. Not visualize or description. I posted some pictures as well. That's up to you if you want to look at it. Ooh. What is this? Is that 2? It's 2 weapon. Ramp. I want to rotate the ramp the other way. Why though? Dr. Daniels. No, he's dead. Random items. Shoots you over box. Ah, is the new room. This is new servers. Snake high score, I've not used it yet. I've not done snake once. There's a baby elevator here. You can jump over the railings now much easier. So that's actually now a thing. New servers, yes. The old servers is dead. Is there still a key card in here though? What are these rooms? Oh, there's a... What? They put a bunch of things there? Coin in pedestal? What do you mean? Didn't see coin. I'm checking out the new room. I haven't actually been in here yet. Eight pills for no reason. Seems a little much. Foam. Oh. The demons are real. Get up there? Probably not, right? The Tesla still goes off when the lights turn back on, so be aware of that. Can you put a grenade in there and it kills the person in the elevator? Also, this is just blocked off. They always eat them all, but we need those. Keycard? Surely there's still a keycard in servers, right? What icon is that? Forgot I have this as a zoom in there. There's no keycard. Or you can stand on that. This is nice. I like that. Alright, I'm gonna show you the thing now, Stumdingus. Are you prepared? Said you could be there. It's the ramp. This is the new thing. I learned how to make cubes and distort them. And now we have charcoal colored ramp. So you can get up there. The future is now. So I was suggested put the ramp on the other side. I don't know if that helps or is a good thing, because it's kind of, if you're coming from that direction into here, it's pretty rough anyway, which is why I had it like this. But is it like too hard if you're coming from that end to attack this side now? Because you could just have someone here, or just barely peeking this. Seems like it could be rough, so I'm unsure. So the only thought is how that is lined up. Check something real quick. I'm going to get it. You wouldn't be able to spawn campus as easy, maybe? I mean, so people are gonna spawn, and there's gonna be like 7 people over there, right? You're gonna be one person standing here, and if it's me, I'm probably going to kill at least 2 people. So it's kind of, I don't want people to get spawn killed. This is the worst thing. You're immune to damage for 2 seconds when you spawn, but I don't think that's gonna help this situation. I could just put like a small half wall at the end, but then that might be too good going the other direction. Like I put this here to make it fair for people running up this way that are down here. A light source, I want to do that. I actually already did that. All right, we're gonna have nuke not explode. So this is a thing I went over for a bit. Is a separate map I can overlay on top of it is adding lights and locations. So this is just to forcibly illuminate the character a little bit more so you can kind of tell that they're there. So I'm gonna bring this guy, my dummy. Stop doing that. So you can see that guy a little bit better. It's still not great. There's no walkway and the ramp immediately goes to the real ledge. So just immediately right here. I mean, my problem is you're now standing next to the ledge doing like this, which is still, you can get countered by the people going up across, I suppose. You could also put it back here. But then I see the problem of you using the ramp like this, and you're basically invincible if you do that here. But you also still can get countered here. But then you're now getting a straight shot all the way down the entire walkway if you have a ramp going straight up from the back there. And so people can't do that. And so you can kind of control the whole area even more that way. That's just kind of the thought. I guess a ramp just immediately going up, like right here in the middle randomly. So it's not, they still have to come out to get to it. So you're going to be awkwardly over here. But it also adds cover that you can go this way and people can still kind of just go over you as well. Is the main things. All right. That makes sense. I guess for next time, I could technically make one now, but that would take a bit. Hmm. Okay, I'm just responding. Put a truck in the middle. No. Wall at the top of the ramp doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Because you still get the same peak like this. That makes sense. So if nuke goes off, the lights are like this. It's gonna go dim in a second because I like it hard to see, just to force people closer. It's really hard to see unless, so if you're zoomed in, it's really dark, but I put lights, so if they're at the weird locations, you can still snipe them. I'll just put a light here so I can't just stand here like before. So you can be seen by the light. Should be transparent. I don't think I can add transparency. I don't think that's possible. At least that would be a thing for another time. I could probably figure out something today, but I kinda just want to focus on eating food for the next bit and some other things before we start. Okay. I'm done now. Thank you all for watching. We'll just, I could raid a few people. We'll just end for now. SCP game in 2 hours. I may stream in like 3. We'll see how it goes. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Again, y'all can join if you know someone who you think would be interested. Just let me know who